Today, my plan is to take as many bites off of this as possible and see if it can still fly. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. That is it. We are about to open this up and see how many bites we can take off of it. Like, start off simple. Just take the shell off of it. It'll still fly after that. Then maybe take the landing gear off, like the little skid pads it has. Take those off, see if it can still fly. So that's the plan. So I got this on sale for $20. I think it was regularly like $35, maybe $45. So this is it. So here we have a nice little package of spare blades. These are the big blades, and we also have this little small blade for the back. Our remote is still in here somewhere, so let's get that out. There we go. Well, that is very tiny. It is smaller than the actual helicopter. Interesting. We just have a single control on this side. You're not able to move it to the side at all, and then you have free motion here, so at least we have that on this side. And it's amazing how many warning signs they have on these propellers. I thought even just one propeller would be enough to warn you. And it even says, like, please keep a safe distance from high-speed rotating propellers. To be honest, these propellers actually don't even need to rotate that fast to make this fly. So I think the first step is just to fly this right now before we take anything off. And then once we've flown it, I almost want to take this piece off because I don't think that's doing a whole lot. It is a bit of a support, but that's probably just for durability. So let's just fly it. I do just need to put batteries in here because this does not come with batteries. 3 AAAs. AAA batteries right here. Wunderbar. Wonderful. I don't know how you say that in Russian, but I think that's Russian. So this is our remote. This is our helicopter. Let's see how it flies. I don't entirely know how it will fly because we only have a one-way control here. Let's turn that on. Turn our remote on. It's not making any beeping sounds. And it's alive. That's actually a pretty stable flight. So that actually flies pretty good. That actually kind of surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna fly like that stable. That was pretty easy to control. So now time to start ripping this apart. And don't worry, I'm not entirely wrecking this because I actually bought this, first of all, to do this video. And also, these have 2 electric motors in it. Actually 3 if you consider this. And also, I like making things out of this because there's a nice circuit board on it. You can make little remote control planes with it, and it's actually pretty awesome. So this is gonna go to good use, don't worry. I'm not really just breaking this and gonna just throw this out, so don't worry. Also, stay tuned for a video regarding that. So let's start by taking this off. We have a little screw here. Be gone. We also have a little one here that, actually no, that is the wrong part. Right here. It looks like you need to take this piece off before you can access that. So for this, I'm just gonna cut this off because that is pretty much the same thing. Let's also cut these little pieces off. Maybe I can just break it off. Probably still need the scissors for that. All right, let's try that. And it still flies pretty good. All right, on to the next part. So the next thing I am going to take off are skids. So this is how you land. So we will kind of need to just land this on a hand from now on. So let's do that. There's no obvious screws that I should take out for this, so I think we're gonna need to cut this again. That actually came off pretty well. There we go. That actually kind of looks better in my mind. This almost looks more of like an Apache helicopter now, just very aerodynamic and kind of slim. So let's fly this. That's definitely more sensitive now, but still flies pretty good. So there we go. On to part, I think, number 3. So I'm going to see if I can finish getting this off and then maybe take this little piece off. I don't want to wreck other parts in the process of this, but let's see what we can do. So this is kind of strong plastic. It's not really brittle, which isn't good. So we need to use pliers to get it off. There we go, that piece is off. So now let's cut this piece off. So the weight of this is definitely starting to change now because we just took all that off of it. So it kind of looks weird how long this is without any of the gear on the bottom. So this should actually be a little bit shorter, but it should still fly. And it does. Definitely harder to control, not as balanced. So let's take some more parts off. So we've taken most of the obvious parts off. So I think the next step is to take the shell off. Taking this off is actually kind of exciting for me because I really want to see what types of parts are on the inside so I can make another video out of this. We do have an LED light in here, so I might just need to figure out how to get that out. We could just cut the wires, it'll still fly the same without it. So let's just see what we can do. So the light is glued in place and I would pretty much need to wreck this entire frame, which kind of looks cool. I want to keep this. So we are just going to cut the light off. It's not going to affect anything, or at least it shouldn't. There we go. So now we are starting to get aggressive with this. You can see the battery in there. That's probably only about 110 milliamp hour battery. We have actually a pretty small circuit board in there. So pretty nice pipe. So time to turn this on. It does not have a light to indicate that it is on, but we are just gonna hope that it is on. And it is still alive. So my guess is it's gonna be a little bit back heavy, not so much heavy, but we just took this whole thing off, so let's fly. Definitely is a little bit back heavy. Wow, these blades hurt so much. So that definitely changes how it flies. But I don't know why they have all these warnings on. Like, doesn't really hurt at all. These blades are like very soft. So don't know why they put that many warnings on it. Something we can do now is access this little screw. I don't even know if it is a screw or what it is, but it looks like a screw, but it's made out of plastic. And it kind of doesn't work with the screwdriver, so we are gonna leave that. But we might be able to take this whole shell off and it'll still work. So this piece is just about off. I might need to cut that off because we would need to kind of undo some wires to expose it some more, but it might pop off. There's a little super tiny wire here that I don't want to rip off because then I need to solder it back into place. So I think I'm just gonna cut that right there. Wait, I just noticed there is a little screw in here. So I don't even know if this is going to fly like this because all this stuff is kind of loose. So this might be the last piece we take off, but we'll still have an entertaining show without this, even if it does not fly. There There we go. Now I need to fit this back into place. So right now, we are about to try this. This is probably gonna pop out, so let's see what happens. So that's pretty much what happens. We now have some of the cables of this tangled in the gears. Let's carefully get those out. So we are back where we started before that flight, and don't click off the video quite yet because we are not done. I am going to put a little bit of super glue in here just to tack this in place, and we will continue to take parts off of this. We just had a little bit of a super glue explosion. Whoops. That is why super glue is my least favorite glue, even though it is very useful, very handy. I have super glue all over my fingers. That is going to make it very hard to fingerboard. But I think I got all of it cleaned up. That's the problem with super glue. If it's just even dried a little bit on top, you push it out, and then you just go to like undo the lid, and then it just shoots everywhere. So that kind of sucks. No. Ow. So we are getting very close to this not being able to completely fly. So the next stage, I think we are just gonna loosen this so it'll make it very hard to control, but it'll still fly. Let's just loosen that so now this turns. This will be entertaining. That is hard to fly, but let's try that again. It's so lightweight, you just give it like the tiniest bit of throttle and it just takes right off. But we have probably eliminated most of its weight. Out of sight, out of mind. So this broke off again, so we might need to either glue that in place or call that good. This is upside down. So we managed to take this many pieces off, I think that is all of it, before this would not fly. And you could spend more time on this and keep refining it down to like this super tiny little helicopter with hardly any parts on it, and you could still get it to fly. But that is it. We got this to not be able to fly after taking that many parts off. And it kind of still flies. A little bit. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this one. This one was very fun to make, and I am excited to do something with this in the future. So that's it. Thanks for watching today's video. Hit the subscribe button down there if you are new to the channel and unsubscribed. One video up there and another one down there. Social media links are in the description down below, and I'll see you in my next video.